finishing up the milking here. Just got a scrape here in front of the special needs pen, and then hand scrape up there around the milking parlor and wash down. This area is the only area that doesn't have a slatted floor, and we scrape it out once a day in the morning after the milking. Beautiful out here. I would use the scraper tractor, but the battery's dead on that thing for some reason, so I gotta use the skid loader today. Alright, actually I'm not going to wash the parlor because my dad's going to do it after he's done mixing feed. So I'm going to go down and feed the heifers. Still taking the bike. Starting to get a little too chilly for this though. It's in the mid 40s this morning, but it's pretty windy. Getting feed run out here now. We don't have the pastures open right now because we've been getting a lot of rain lately. Last night we got another heavy rain. We got the gates closed up. You can see how wet and muddy it is out here. Just have to make sure I'm giving them enough feed now because they're not getting any grass. I was here scraping yesterday afternoon, and you can see the rain just washed this concrete completely clean. I got the heifers fed back here at the farm. I'm gonna go have breakfast soon. I just thought I'd show you the milking parlor a little closer here. Hopefully you noticed earlier in the video, we've been getting some improvements done in here. So we got the plastic siding on the wall, this whole side, finished that up, and then they came and installed the new jetter cups. So these are stainless steel and bolted back into the concrete, really solid. The old ones we had were starting to leak air, and so when the wash would be running like it is now, it would be sucking some air in, and it would cause the system to shut off early sometimes, and they were just starting to wear out. They're really old and time to replace them with something. It's definitely starting to look nicer in here. All right, I'm gonna go take a break now. I just love this time of day. Just got the morning dew on the grass. So nice. Working at a few odd jobs this morning. Now the main bucket we use for feeding, the bigger bucket, is getting this big bucket that we use for feeding. It's starting to wear out different spots, but right where the skid loader latches into it, it's starting to break off here. We're gonna have to weld this up and maybe put a patch piece in, not sure. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put a weld right here, fix that up. I got that into place. And then there's a couple cracks down here as well. This bucket's just starting to wear out. Kind of have to weld spots here and there every now and then. not too bad. We're done here now, and we're having issues with the bucket popping off sometimes. I guess the pins on the skid loader are getting a little bit worn, and they can actually slip off of here potentially. At least they were when this was broken. But what we're gonna do is flip the bucket and try and weld some metal down underneath here, just to add a little bit there to help support it so we don't have the bucket popping off, hopefully. So the more I keep looking at this bucket, the more problems I keep finding. We're flipping it over, and on the inside here, you can see I welded. There's big cracks forming because of the weight of the skid loader. That's right where the skid loader hooks up to it, and it's causing cracks on the other side right here. Got that welded up, and now up here, gonna add this metal right here just to strengthen this whole area up. And hopefully this will prevent it from coming off of the skid loader. Really what we could use is a new bucket. Sometime we'll have to replace it. Just hope we get some more life out of this one. Every few months it seems like I have it in the shop here welding something different, but it's been working. We had, just last year we patched up this whole side, put a new cutter bar on the front of it. So it does have some pretty solid parts yet. Done on this side. Now I'm gonna flip this bucket over and do a little bit more welding on the other side, and we'll be done for now. Okay, got it back on. That's the pin right there. And I've added this piece right here. That's gonna help keep it in place. I definitely think that's gonna help eliminate that problem that we were having. And this is fixed up here too. So we're good to go.
This here is our new fuel gauge indicator that we have to put in the fuel tank. So we have to figure out how we can get it. I think it'll be easy, except that this air filter canister is kind of in our way. We might have to loosen that up a little bit, and then we can get it in there.
So our fuel gauge hasn't been working for, I'd say, quite a while. And I'm not going to tell you how many times we've run out of fuel with this thing. Right, Dad?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of sad, but we're going to get that fixed today. Yeah. There's ground wire up here, so that's... All right, we got the new gauge in there. She's a little low on oil. I'm here at the heifer barn now. These curtains in the back, you can lift and lower them with this crank right here. I just raised them up some, and now I want to turn the curtain down at the bottom. I'll show you here. So it kind of rolls up from the bottom. Just Just got to use a drill and this rod, and it goes pretty quick. As the weather keeps getting colder, we'll keep adjusting that up and have it closed up completely for winter. Finishing out the day here, mixing feed for the cows. I got everything in the mixer except the corn silage here from the bunker silo, so we'll scoop that in and then we'll go run it out.